horse. Truck driver for the PS4, so this is the one I'm on. We've been 5 hours, 5 minutes. We're roughly 3 grand. I'll put that a little over 20 because I, of course, want the garage, but I also need to keep in mind repairs, stuff like this, to the truck, stuff like that. I think we're at the moment in Osterhaven. I'm going to actually go back to the garage in Midham and work some more for Andre and Charlie until I got enough to get the garage, and then we'll be over there and work over there, okay? There was another YouTuber, I'm not gonna mention names, not gonna give him stats, but yeah, he used to do a lot, he don't do anything anymore on this game, so gripe, it seems like, complain, don't even play, stuff like that. Yeah, we are like literally in the dark here, we are so in the dark. But yeah, if I do this, it should be okay. But yeah, it said something. No one does an 8-hour stream for this game. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna give you a quest. I actually got a drive quest too. I got, what is that run? That's gotta be my second. That's the trophies I need. So 14.5. Not that much. I'll get that at some point. Be my next thing I'll work towards. So we're gonna switch up the paint job again. This again. Did the Eagle, did the TC. Let's do the Statue of Liberty. Shall we? But yeah, no one did. I admit, I would do that stream, guys. If I have the time, I will do it. I do it. All I do is live stream, guys. Would I do an 8-hour stream? If I had the time? Yeah, I would for this game. It's a very relaxing game. In fact, I may have done one. I don't know what my longest stream for this game has been. I was thoroughly do enjoy playing the game. It's a very relaxing experience, guys. I've enjoyed playing it. I mean, there was a while there it was a frustrating, relaxing experience, but it was not too bad. So we are again. I wish we had like they have a cab sleeper on this, so maybe why. But it'd be nice if there was like a back window. It would make reversing so much easier, guys. I have to pick up some got to pick up some fuel. Looks like over by Charlotte. Not this time of the summer I'm doing a mission or a missions do pay more. Or should be under 17. I don't know if that could be above. I don't see how it could be, as it was barely over it before. I did do some repairs there. Because that's the trophies I believe I need is quest trophies. The 2 quest ones, maybe 1, but didn't kind of figure out what the other one would be. Only ones I need for the game now. But going back to their map expansion mention, I think they use the word not exactly, and I'm going to point out what I understood what they meant. Is like this would not be part of that, like that. So it makes me wonder where that could be. There's a possibility it could be a separate map entirely, maybe. Or an area that you have to get to a different way. Could be a ferry type of thing, maybe? Who knows? But yeah, they did talk map expansion, guys. I think I need 2,000. Am I right on my passes, guys? So 40 ain't too bad. No. I wish again this game have. Oh, I got a queuing on that speed. I'm using a crappy controller. So I may have speed issues, guys. But that ain't too bad. It's not such a bad thing. If I have that obviously then over and the trick left on whatever, but once a jerk can cost me my safe driver. But that's gonna go, does hamper on things on other games. These doesn't. It's been out the same length. So why you guys still forgiving on one and not on another? Again, keep in mind, every game starts somewhere. You said the year-old truck, they start on computer, they're still on computer, and they never made that jump to console. American truck, I think that would be the one you're more likely to see. Could see on the console at some point, maybe the next gen. Of course, they don't have the incentive right now. PlayStation 4, they had the incentive. It just didn't have the capabilities and all. I keep saying PlayStation, of course I play PlayStation, so understand. I mean both consoles, but when I say that console, I should use the word console, obviously. But yeah, they didn't have the power. They had it. I mean, you have what, 100 and some million players, so there's your potential player. But PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, whatever it is, S, whatever, they don't have that yet. Obviously, they are starting out. They, of course, running out of units. No, I'm not got one yet. Don't have the money to get one yet. But yeah, I would get one eventually. So it's got the power to do it. Now, I would think if they're going American truck with SES, I think that's just another manufacturer, will go do one. It would be more likely American. I would love to have, and I'll be the first to admit, a game like this with American maps instead, as well, I should say, with American map, American trucks, obviously. I mentioned this on my train sim world. My train truck would be a Kenworth. If I were to be a trucker, that would be what I would want, as a Kenworth, a KW. So again, I'm gotta get up to 20 grand, a little over, so I got my, for fuel, repair, stuff like that, and then we'll be working on our side map. After that, I'm actually, instead of going for the last garage, I'm actually going to look to get the Quest truck, which is 14.5, I think it said. Get trucks. I may be. Oh, we got it, guys. Oh man, you guys know I've been working on that because I kept having trouble with that. Oh wow, got it finally. The train sim got a little frustrating, and line of mine maybe switching out on that to go with New York or something. I think I got 2 for America, so I might do one. Okay. Ooh, that is not a good thing, guys. Up here while we're fueling, I could actually get my other USB cable to hook up to my headset, because this one is, the battery's low, and this one I'm using is way too short for that. So let me turn off this and turn off fuel. We'll pause real fast. Sorry about that. I have to do that. I don't want. I've getting into something about this. So let me get to. I've been wondering what some of these things are for, like on the back, the wheel. No, I know what that is. Actually, where that triangle is. That's got to be a hazard. So let me do this real fast, guys. Sorry about this. Disconnect that. I hope I can find. I don't see it right away. My other one. So guys, let me tell you. I don't think this could plug into this. Could, that would be nice. I think it's, yeah, it's a big sucker. Let me take that off for a while. There's my other dice for Sims. Don't worry, guys, I'll be playing that soon. Maybe today. Maybe this afternoon, guys. I don't know. I got a lot of stuff to get caught up on. So this looks like my controller plug. Yeah, it's a splice one. This one I need. That's why I had to have it. But I only could find micro for a reasonable price. I need a longer one again. I don't like those, so again, sorry about this. Okay, I think it's charging. I hope. Anyway, where were we at? Yeah. And but yeah, I was watching Bay Area Bugs, American truck I wish this had a decal where there was a window back here. That would make it so good where I could actually see out of it, where I can reverse with that view. I stay in this view. Just switch it up. I think I'm going to do another mission, because I think right now missions give me more. That way I say that other stuff for when I'm done with the missions. Again, till they come out with the map expansion day and the poll. Obviously, if you come on with a map expansion, when you actually, if you come on map, you would also have to have jobs, right? That goes into the map. Or new mission givers, maybe? That's a way to add jobs on this one. No, some people I think were watching their stream were asking about, but you select like you kind of do for other trucking games. So, I don't know if I'd want that for this. This got its own little thing, right? Yeah, you go to these different places and pick up your mission. There's no like spawn point thing here, which the other trucking game coming for the console does not have that either. You spawn. You kind of got it here. You could use the garages for that purpose. The big one, poisonous delicacy. That would be this the last one for you. I got a real big job for you this time. Multiple drop-offs and pickups if you pull this off. You'll be thanking me on your bare knees. No kidding. Some of these new clients are really big fish. No kidding, eh? What kind of fish will I be taking to these fish down? Ah, the best of the best. As always, caviar, baby eels, four-shoe lobsters, the works. Oh, I've got some lobster meat in the fridge actually right now. Oh, can't wait to take it. Sounds tasty. Don't get lobster that often, so one of those things I'm looking forward to, obviously. Attach the trailer, deluxe seat. Okay, so the first pickup is here. Yes, I got the statue of the I'm trying to use a different one each thing. You know why I like it? I don't have to ever buy color again, and I will be eventually getting the other skin souls, so I could go for French as well and stuff. That's the way you save money, right? When you're starting out, it's a good thing is you save a lot of money doing this. So let's go. And we're delivering this. Let's go over this to buy. A little foggy. I may want to. Oh, lights are on. Sorry about that. It did its own little thing there. So I'm like, for this game, I admit I like first-person view. I only go in third person because the reverse mechanic. I don't think I'm the only one who notices. It's really hard to reverse into something. I've done it. I mean, I've done it one time picking up a trailer, but it is so hard to line it up with the way it is, right? Without the where you can lean out the window or have a, like someone asked about what's a camera for that. It would be a nice feature, and actually I'm glad they mentioned this. It sounded like you haven't thought about it before, so maybe someone, I don't know, this is because of my actually it's not. So I would love where I could switch buttons so I could put my accelerator on R1 instead, because like I got on truck driver, because the controller when you run out to R2 it does act up for driving. I can't even use it for, let's say, Grand Theft or Crew 2. I thought sure there was a way to switch the buttons. I thought it was alternate, so when it does not seem to be on now in GTA. I thought there used to be, and I can't find it now. But looking for it. No, 25. I always reach out. You wonder if I don't want to get behind them. That's more like 20. But yeah, why I put 25, because we got traffic. They run roughly 5 miles under the speed limit. So maybe the main freeway, you know, the 70, I think it's the 75 zone. They don't even get 120 kilometers per hour. They don't even get close to it. Or they may, but I don't. Okay, look over that way. Don't see no one coming that way. Got this box truck go by. Giving him a nice little as he passes. Glad to hear their coming around with it. Oh, come on, guys. Let me out of here, man. That's a Beamer. Obviously, little Beamer front end. At least the AI, I mean, those of you who've been playing this for a while know what I mean. The AI used to be horrendous on this. At least it really is better now. They acknowledge you more. Actually, I think they acknowledge you more on here than some other games I've seen, including American and Euro. Again, here's a good example. Again, if someone found out they don't have this, you do notice the load area. When you're coming from 0 miles to a grade like this, you notice the office. Look at that. Down to 12 miles per hour because of this. It feels like you're not going to get over this hill because of it. But yeah, you know that you will, of course. But I've noticed him coming out of his yard with a heavy load. So they do have that feature, guys. I'm trying to think. It might be by Cat that has. I remember there used to be a yard with besides Mary's, that had a slope to it. Wish she had actually a handbrake. There's something they could add. I wish they had handbrake. You know where you could, because you do have that 180. We go over the speed limit. So to 18. Oh man, this yard again. I'm tired of this yard. Yeah, it seems like every tip. I'm looking at my rust. I should be okay if depends where we're headed. Go a little wider. If you're wondering on that, I'm so used to bendy buses and long buses now and bus sound. I've seen there is another bus driving game. I don't know. I wish I could find a guy that did the gameplay for that American, you know, English or with some type of commentary, right? Something I can under or a commentary with something, you know, in English or something. Because I would love to see it. I'm trying to find the right broadcast. I would like. Oh, I just seen that. It wasn't that straight, but it would have been okay right there. Okay. Deliver first trailer. Fancy fish and some buy. Shack. Great. You can pick up the second trailer at the collection area. And take it to. Service says. New customer in Osterhaven specializes in high-end seafood. I'll take good care of those little baby eels. Lobsters, actually. Losing track here. Please don't. Wink face emoji. Sometimes they did that. I don't know why they did that, because I've seen their wink face emoji on one of their text things before. So we're picking up another trailer here, so bye. Oh, I think another collection area. Yeah, there's one over to the right here. Osterhaven. I may actually, I think I will. But that's a kind of a longer drive. Why don't I go rest first before I pick up the trailer? That way I don't have to worry about trying to turn around with the trailer. Okay. Here's where I would like to see something that reduced your speed, or even rumble feature. When you're on dirt like that. This, you'd think it would be something that you would feel, right? You would definitely notice the difference. Like, hey, I'm on third now over a pavement. Do you have stop and go on? That's a feature you could turn on and off, by the way. I prefer it on. It's like when I'm watching games, I've noticed some guys don't like the fatigue factor on games. To me, it's part trucking. It should be engaged. I watch Game Tech, for instance, just on the road. I'm going to look to see Squirrel's got anything on. I don't know. I like Squirrel. Really like his stuff. Oh, let me put those lights back on. If it's raining, I prefer the lights being on. But you will notice when they get this, finally get this patch out. Again, the delay is not on their end though. It's on the Sony and Microsoft's end. Why we have? Oh, sorry guys. There's often do that for if you play bus and you understand, because it's on bus this L1 would be, or my indicator was. That ain't changing, guys. I ain't, because then I would definitely be probably more lost because I go to do it a little more often. But yeah, I would love that control wheel. I mean, that control wheel could be easy on the touchpad, like, but then I had to take a button away from another barrier, and that's it. Probably go beyond. I'm gonna probably have it on L1 or L2 instead. But okay, I see the trailer. Again, we had a reverse, reverse main cat that we use. Obviously, I prefer. Can't believe I couldn't think of that name yesterday on the porta potties. Like, outhouses. I could remember it down there and like drawing that big a blank eye. I could believe it. How many times have I heard that term to porta potty? These guys, by the way, watch this traffic. If you watch them, you watch these guys. I could sit up here for a bit. I won't, but you could. You'll watch them go round and around and around in this loop. And yeah, you know, they keep doing it. I don't understand that, guys, from the patterns you watch the AI do on this game. It makes sense to them, I guess. They're driving around and say, we have some breaking a circle over there. Got to go after him. He's out of circle, man. He ain't respecting the circle. Circle. Okay, enough. Try to do it manually where I don't have to set the cruise control. I actually don't mind cruise control in a game like this, guys. Boy, another hill, and I'm again noticing that reduction, guys. I'm again. What thought it was a controller if it didn't pick up like that? I don't have to use that one controller. It really messes with my disc man. I may have to, guys. I feel like I'm losing a lot of power here. I don't think it's a game this time, guys. If it's a controller, we'll see once we get over here. Cause I know over there you got an upgrade going one direction, you have a downgrade going the other direction. Okay, it's logic. Yeah, don't even have to worry about the other feature. Oh, I do have to worry about a falling breaking. Don't want that. Switching controllers out, guys, because I probably need to do it anyway. Make sure it's fully charged. Yeah, now see, we're getting that speed build up. Like this one, it's got the sticks with the padding on it. You know, with the rubber on it. They came off the other one, but I still like it because it don't jerk like that. That time it was me. I'm just showing what it does. Again, if you're familiar, you know what it does to me. Really messed. It does trip alone. When you see 20 like that, it goes black. I am not kind of cruise control. One, I'm only 5 over here. That's grace from most cops would be. And there ain't no cops in this game. They wouldn't bust you for the come on. But just when you go across a road like that, it's just across the road, across a intersection, stuff like this. That's the only time it does. Up here by the bridge, however, I will have to reduce the speed because it does go to a 20 for over that bridge. I forget when the zone starts. It stays that way too. I think turn off. And everyone that's what we were following, by the way, goes away. Luckily, I'll be able to go back to 25 once I'm on that road, so we're still reducing the speed now. I'm going to 18 because it does drop to a 20 in here. Ugh, should be shot. Take it back. Never mind. Felt that way about the color, you know, where like when Bumblebee was yellow and black, and that's okay. I get it. Bumblebee had that color after all in Transformers or Camaro. My personal like yellow for Camaro or Mustang. Yeah, pick one up for ready for one for Simeon on GTA Online. That's why I have to refill, man. They butchered that car. It was a yellow orange. Either way, it's you destroy your car if you take any deal to a Mustang. Well, I'd like to know, there's a road above me. I think that's a road. Yeah, it's a road. I believe that's one, at least one that we go on when we're going to one of the hidden places. That castle one I like so much. I love that castle one. Other two were a little bland. I mean, I thought they were a little bland. I would like to see them at least have one, all three be different looking. Two are kind of just the same thing. I heard about Euro Truck too. They, you know, this King, the guys that play it that don't live over here anyway, American players, they mentioned it. That kind of all looks the same in the cities, right? But yet American does. I admit, most of these look right. Reading, I don't know Reading looks right, guys. I know Reading. Okay, I live near Reading. This doesn't seem like it's done right, guys. I know the area. I'd say that Sacramento. Yeah, Sacramento looks right. They got the bridge and everything. You know what bridge I mean? I forget what it's called. It looks like almost like the Golden Gate. Somebody ain't the Golden Gate. That's actually West Sacramento, by the way. That's not Sacramento. That'd be West Sacramento. But yeah, it's one of those things I say they done right on the game. I thought it was breaks. That's something a lot of games get wrong. In fact, Crew 2 should have that bridge. That should, in fact, the bridge you go when you're going toward on the New York race. That when you go leaving Sacramento, that actually should be the bridge you're probably leaving on to go toward Frisco. I'm not sure. I haven't never made that journey from so we always do. Oh God. Seen that color, black, red. These are the colors that are acceptable. Oh, come on, stop doing that. Hey. Oh, come on, stop doing that. Seriously. Truck driver. I've got a lot of, I mean, it's truck driver. I'm playing truck driver. Snow runner. Should not have that issue anymore because I don't have to use this controller. I using my other one because I could flip the R1 and R2 around, so I did that on that. Prefer R1 for that game because I don't need that jerk left. Not some of those tiny ass bridges down there, narrow ass things. So we'll probably go pick up a delivery to bring back as well for this. This will be a good pay. The only thing you don't have on this, I grant you, is you don't have the whole knowing how much you go get beforehand to select from. I'll be paying attention if I'm on the road with swerve. And I'm also trying to determine the start location. I've thought about going to upper or southern, northern or southern start location. I thought about I should probably be in the middle. I don't want Berlin. I don't want Berlin. Obviously, I've said this a lot. I don't want to be in the... Oh, crap. That was me. That was totally me. Oh boy, I'm not paying attention, guys. Oh boy, how bad is it? How bad is it? I'm afraid to look. Let me pull over here on the divider and see. Oh boy, oh, how how bad is it, guys? Better put these hazards on after that. Oh, that was a bad one, guys. Don't notice the damage to the front. I feel like you should have. I feel like that could if it would have been that. That should have been a jackknife. Seriously, as bad as that turn, they slammed into the railing. That would have been a jackknife. I would have lost the load right there, trailer. As bad as I had turned, the cab turned to face the trailer. You know, it's a bad collision when that happens. What the hell was that? That was a weird sound. I got a flap? Go need repair. That's why I'm trying to get the garage over here, obviously. It's because I need it, guys. I won't do another shortly after this. I would do an Andre. I'm trying to do their missions, so the cargo stuff for the last stuff. Even though on one truck series I do like to do the cargo because it gets me that sauce I like. Okay, I can turn that off now. That cruise control. I'll probably engage it again. We get up there to around 60-ish. I'd like that for if again we get up there. I gotta pay attention to the road too. But yeah, we got stuff to developers or a publisher, Sedesco, and I forget. I'm sorry, I can't remember their developer's name that they're working on for this game. That damage may have actually been a plus, and I'm not sure what the load I'm going. I don't think I'm going to work on cruise control. I think the load gave me cruise control. I don't think I'm getting over 60. Better check on my engine, make sure he's the 310's in there. Man, luckily it happened after I got to level 3 on Safe Driver, so I am at level 3, working on level 4, but now it resets to where it was at level 3. And if you ever hear, I've again brought this up on Train Sam, if you guys ever have problems hearing my microphone, I'm sorry, I do use a headset one, I don't have a separate microphone. It's back in Congo, I was hearing some problems, bugs was having on his truck, some game he was doing. Truck, and he was having a lot. It seemed like it kept bumping the thing. I'm kind of glad then I don't have that, but might be one of the reasons you have that. I don't have a separate microphone, guys. Really do need a new headset. I know they got the Christmas starting tomorrow, the giveaways Sedesco is doing, including that would love to win would be a Frostmaster, guys. Except I don't know how to enter this stuff. They just pick people that do the broadcast, or you gotta enter. I don't know. I would love to win a Frostmaster. The wheel. Oh god, that would be great. I know I don't really have places to set it up, but I would find a damn way to set it up. I'd turn my damn footrest upside down. We have a damn thing, guys. Seriously. I love the one. Hey guys, I play your game. Give it to me. I do this for you guys. I'm really. I mean, yesterday a guy asked me would I recommend the game. I don't know if I could, being I don't know what's all in store. I know they do have map expansion coming. They do mention that. I don't know what that means still yet as of yet. And so they also, oh boy, 20. Oh boy, oh, I want to cross the road, duh. Goes down to, well, let's put it right there. Hell, I'm almost there now. I'm gonna do this now, because I really not remember this as a reverse. I don't know if this is a reverse one or not, guys. They're not as many. I wish they had that where, you know, turned on or off, and then you, like if you have it on, every one is reverse, you have to reverse on type thing. But so far I've only seen the one. I thought there were more of them. I've only seen one. Thought we had more of them, guys. Of course that was on cargo. So I was looking for it on our live stream. That didn't happen. Lobsters delivered in Osterhaven, alive and well. Check. Oh god, can't got that lobster meat in the fridge. I'm looking forward to smooth. Now I would like you to go to Vike and pick up the final trailer. Bring back to you. Those will be the baby eels. Sorry, I could do it in a better voice, but I'm trying. Spawn, be a good sport and take them to Northern for me, will you? Oh God, Northern to bike to Northern. Oh God, you guys know what I mean, huh? Going to bike, I may not have. Probably gonna have to do the transfer. Also, go be. What did he call this? He called this something. Bugs did when you don't have a. I forget what he called it. Wait, it's just a cab. He called it someone else. I forget what it was, but how it's a pain in the ass. A guy like this, something. Try if you see a trucker like this, feel for him. I never knew it was that big of an issue, really, to be just a cab by itself, but I guess it is. But I know on the road you don't have spawn points, like, so I don't think I want like them, because where you start at is also where your garage is, your headquarters. I don't know if they have other garages either, so I don't know obviously where you could get more. Curious what all they had for that. They're aiming to go expand upon it. Less space, so the company don't have the best track record, so it's the same group that made Autobahn Police Simulator, or just go leave it at that. We're not talking about that game, are we? No, we are not. Where the hell am I going to get on the freeway? We're going by the. Oh, okay. I may go get the rest of fuel now, because I either do it now where there's fuel as well, so fill up the tank, or I do it later. It's just, man. Oh no, I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep like I was going to, I think. Oh yeah, I did. I just sleep, so I didn't have to sleep again. It seems weird. I'll have to turn off the wipers. Well, maybe to be. Used to be on the game back when nighttime was the best time to drive. We had very little traffic when AI was worse. I preferred nighttime. Now it seems like traffic's non-stop. But there's gonna be stuff you'll have to pay attention to with the next patch too. The roadblocks that are coming, guys. That I actually don't mind. 4 hours. Is that? I don't know. Is that normal? It seems like you would have to sleep more than 4 hours. I mean, and never mind. Matters how much that bar is either. To me, it seems like it doesn't seem long enough. It seems like 6 hours would be. But I don't know what it is. Obviously, I never, because the thing I haven't seen game text, so maybe looking into someone else to watch on the road, because he hasn't did it, is that what you call the tack card, that where you have to be with the sleep and all. He hasn't even messed with that. I promise you guys, I get that game, I'm doing it. Maybe because I got to watch the speed now, because I don't got that trailer now, so I should be going to. But yeah, we're not going to. I know it's 75, guys. 120 kilometers. I don't know what this road was. I don't ever go that fast because I don't know if it needs to be turned down on sensitivity for steering wheel, but you don't have that. I think they may be coming or whatever. That would be a good thing. Because there's parts of these roads where you go left or right on, and it really drifts out of your lane into other lanes, which, you know, that shouldn't happen. That's very dangerous, actually. If a truck were to do that, it would be very dangerous. Kind of like if you watched it, I forget what episode I was on, but he mentioned that about what happened with Polk had, and the trucker forced him off his lane, which is when you have the clearance behind you, you shouldn't be doing that to a car. That's just basically a bully move. Not basically, it is a bullyish type move, but I respect truckers too. Oh yeah, but that here in that situation, I was uncalled for, guys. Oh, it says 50, don't I? Like going like a snail. I'm probably gonna have to go down in the northern though, from here, to turn to go to invite to Norden, which that ain't too bad. That ain't too bad itself. I don't want to have to go get repairs to have to get to the garage, obviously. I don't want to have to fix up unless I really have to. I mean, we did have a loan called for, by the way, I'm back to 75. I'm still going like this. Oh, now I'm going to have to revert. This was, I think this was the same damn slot I did it before. Okay, it's a 30 for here. But the thing I like about on the road is being able to get out of your truck. Oh, I know they say it's they call this truck driver, so why you don't have that? Yeah, but that's not that bad a feature, is it? I mean, I wish you had the feature road anything window on here. Oh God, I feel crap. Tell you, me. You know, most people would say they would like the AC cranked up, whatever. Me, I like the fresh air, I'd be honest. That's how I would be keeping awake. I don't drink coffee. I need that fresh air blowing in my face to keep me awake, right? The cool rays. At night, a decent radio. Just, we're not going to get into what that is on here. We're not even talking about that radio. There's a reason my music's off on this game. Literally, if I'm tired, it will put me to sleep. That's one thing that this. Yeah, I get it. Licensing for music is crazy. It's horrible, ain't it? Wish I could have Spotify playing what broadcasting for the can't. That's what I do on Prove too. What I listen to when I'm driving long distance, like the New York Rays. I do that. I listen to it on Spotify. Got a good playlist. 200 some. I wish I could have separate playlists, like a truck driver play one. There's a game that does have some decent music on it, which is Snow Runner. But the problem is it's on the radio. Don't get me wrong. I got that music play. It's not very loud, the music on that, but I do have it up. I figured that game. This copyright, that would be messed the hell up. Yeah, you know what I mean if you got the game. You know what I mean. Every garage, every fuel station, everything like that, the music plays. That's the music I wish was on the radio too. On it, because I like that music there. It sounds very country-ish to me. We're going over to that. We didn't have to go for Norden.
Hi.
Hey. God, I thought that guy was coming out slamming into me there. I would love to know.
Do you play Roblox?
No. I mean, is that on console? If it's not on console, then no. If it's PlayStation, if it's on PlayStation, definitely not. That's all I got to play on. I mean, I had a Game Boy, or is it Game Boy?
Yes.
A DS. Okay, I'll check into it because it's on here. I'll have to check into it. See. I'm actually looking for something for next month to play. Oh, hold up. Rain stopped. This is. There is again. If I was going to buy can't come back and show you this little sign. It's one of those tedious problems that they mentioned. Tedious. There's another one in game, or it might be on Switch now, where the rain comes through your cab or into a tunnel, where it's not very. But it's not a game-breaking issue, which I get it. Don't take people off as something that we need more. Right? Don't take it away from the map expansion or someone to work on a tedious problem. That ain't game-breaking. If it's a game-breaking problem, yeah, you need to fix it. But that stuff ain't. But there's a misleading sign for especially newer players. I was a new player at one point. I followed the bloody sign. And that's my turn off because it says Norden was on the right, and bike is what I call this town. I don't know what it's supposed to be called. Yeah, it's on the left on the freeway from Bike Canada. Yeah, if you with the very next stop is obviously the way it's supposed to be, which is bikes on the turn off, and Norden's go straight there, which is the way it should have been in the left. And they got it labeled wrong on that sign. It's been there, said they haven't fixed it yet. I don't care if they ever do. I mean, at some point I hope you would, but damn, he was the guy. I think his name's Mark. Again, there, person does their live streams and stuff. He didn't even notice there was not the hazard lights do not make sound, which I admit I didn't even recognize. Didn't even realize. I don't use them that often, guys. I just don't have a reason to. I use them when I park by Davis or by a road, you know, for the sleep rest, the no slot. I guess I should do it at the gas stations too, for that matter. Like Osterhaven, because you can't sleep in your garage. Be nice if we could. Feels like you should be able to fill up. I don't mind it because it's the only garage that you don't have that features minimums garage. Whereas a gas station right across, literally right there, meter or two. Hey Shadow, what up? What's up, buddy? More kitty, remember? Two boys. That's the left. So we lost her. Why am I doing it for a 30 song, dude? A 50 song. It should be 40. Mid 40s. So put it around a little 40. Now, you know, this road should go straight for Northern. I shouldn't have to get off. It should go straight into Northern from Pike. Then I'm gonna below drive down this. Who's the next person I'll be looking for? I got Cape to die on this now. Let's see if I gotta go straight up here into Northern itself, or is it this? It looks like it's gonna be Northern itself, guys. Oh, give me that car. I want that car. I just want to own that car right there. It's that new muscle car. I mean, I'm white. A Mustang. Oh, I love to have those. I don't mind the Camaro though either. I like the newer Camaro designs. We had a loaner. We did Camaro. I meant a fuel mileage sucked on the thing. My dad hated it every minute of it. I loved it. Oh, I love it. I didn't get to drive it. I wasn't old enough. Not even near it. Still don't have the license, but oh god, I would love to be able to drive it. Let's say we got a lot of people like want to hang out with us when we had a loaner. My dad knocked his car, guys. He did not like sports cars. He likes sedans. So where the hell is the truck? Oh, back there. Okay. I can do. You know what? Feel how that drop off is. We're gonna do something, guys. Normally, this one don't require this, but it's got such more room over here to maneuver. Oh, I'm doing that. I brakes. Must get the brakes fixed. I think this is a straighter line. Then I feel all stuff so you should have to do this on personally myself. I don't know about you guys. This to me is just more. Gotta get used to this because we go out to do this along the road. 90 is a very acceptable. I felt it should get better, but I'm not gonna push it. Phew! Final trailer delivered. Check. And mate. Excellent job. I knew I could count on you. I could easily go into the garage, but then I have to fix the damn truck. And I really don't think I want to yet. Man, I'm beat. Oh, boy, I tell you. Charlie Big Show Joel. Which is probably Big Show now. That look. I'm still bummed that they canceled the show on Netflix. Why didn't give us a Christmas special? Go cancel jerks. I gotta find Andres. May stop along the way to get rest and fuel. But I have some maps I don't have to do that, but that one, dude. See, this puts it into your skill and it like that. I admit, to me, what I would want to do if I had like a mirror truck. Hey, I mean, if you only have California, but it don't make sense. But that's the thing I don't remember on that one I played before on computer. You didn't have to do that because I was doing long. I'm pushing this shit, Eric Murray. You got a problem with me? Go run that person over too. Oh God, we just may have to go. I don't want to, guys, but I'm just really messed up. Hi. I need a bird truck. I gotta check on that engine anyway. Hey, we're up to 21,000. After that, still 1,022 isn't that bad. Did I fix the truck? No, I haven't fixed the truck. Crap. 931. That would be enough. Oh, dude. They're gonna have it anyway. To have empty anyway. What I call it empty is just a cab, so I know there's another name for it. God, I cannot. Bush tailing. That's what he called it. Is that? That's what rabbit. Sorry, dude. Baby Bugsy called it. Yeah, we're gonna go back to Osterhaven, guys. That's what this video is all about. Yeah. And saying that, I got enough for my next disc, my next passo, guys. Up to level 4 on that one, and up there on that. I don't, you notice I don't put it here. I could. I don't put a rush on that. Where am I on my save? Quest, by the way, is the next truck I'm getting. That's the next one I'm saving toward is the quest, because I think it's where I need my trophies at. The 2 trophies I still need for this game, I think, are quest. Oh, where's my save? 26 out of 55. Barely at it. Oh, okay, I see we got some rain. So, boy, lights were on. Battery's dead. No battery. Don't even check on the engines though, guys. We'll do it once we get over. I gotta mark that garage. That's where we're headed, guys. If it'll let me. Sometimes it gives you issues about doing this. When you're pointing out. Or at least, you notice until you're out the yard. I'm so used to going right, always going right here. Until, don't go right, I'll go straight. Okay. These windows were weird to see. You know the only thing about the buses though? I never see one of them. It's stopping a little things, right? You ever see the bus pull into that? So yeah, once I'm done with this, I'll go check on that game. If it's a good game, is it a good game? If it's something I would enjoy, especially. I'm always looking into stuff like that, because for instance, I've seen a game called Bus Driving Simulator. I've looked at it. I don't know if I enjoy it. Train Sim World 2, I like 1, and I'd be the first to admit I do. Oh, different bus color. Pink. I think I'm gonna be going straight now for a while. Gotta have to keep an eye on this. 40, so 50, 80 kilometers. Boy, I still remember that. I don't remember the one zone. What is the 30? I think it was that was the 50. 20. I don't remember what that is. I admit 20 seems a little slow to me, but you know what? Maybe where they live, that is what it's supposed to be. Miles, I don't know what that is. Kilometers, guys. I'm sorry, I can't remember what it was. I obviously put this stuff I understand. I don't know the metric system. I'm trying to learn it. I admit, because there are some games you can't change out and try and learn it. But I think, is it? I can't remember. Bus, I think bus was that way. It's kilometers over. Oh crap! Right there was a good. We'll go try to go wander and get back. No, not that under. mid-40s, yeah, that's perfect. I don't want to get hit by this camera. After this, no matter. I say it don't matter. I say it does. I shouldn't say it doesn't matter because it does. To me, it does. I like playing this game to keep the immersion breaks. I need to keep it under immersion because I don't want to slap into that rear end of this car ahead of me. It does matter to me. It's that amber or yellow, as I call it. Don't look very yellow to me, but whatever. But yeah. And I know some people gripe that Unity is the engine they use or Unreal. I think, personally, I think indie developers, you know, there's a lot of them use on Unity. I wonder if it's just because it's cheaper to work with, maybe. I don't know why. I'll be the first to admit, I don't know, but that would be my guess why they would do that. You have to pick, because my guess, do you have to pay for that? And I guess you would to use it. Do you have to pay for it? If it's cheaper, it makes sense why they would use the Unity over, let's say, Unreal, because Unreal, of course, is, I'd be the first to admit, it's best. You look at the graphics difference, you know what I mean. Let's get to this mobile. Hate using it, but I'll do use it. I should be using it too. I'll get to my on. When you don't know where your off ramp is, that's what I'm getting. If you know where your off ramp is, obviously you can probably get over sooner. But I don't know where it's at. These are long bends like this where they kind of drift on you. This is what I mean. They need to really get this. I think I see. May have been wrong. I can't tell what he was just doing on one of those sliders. I thought it was something to do with that. I hope. Because that's a big issue for me on this. And they are giving, mention somebody allowed with shifter, but not fully supported. I think you mentioned shifter support is either coming or is added. But I think, don't quote me on that. I forget what that was. Obviously, it was something about the shifter. I don't have a shifter or wheel. I don't pay much attention on that stuff. And admit I should. I would get them. They were giving away a Thrustmaster wheel. I would not. I would love to have a wheel. Just really don't have to. I'd find a room like on one. All those. I'd find a damn room right to use it. Where do they notify? How do they notify you if you want? So I don't always catch their stuff. I don't have Discord and Twitter, guys, or Facebook. I have Facebook. I just don't go with Facebook. It's because this you're looking at my computer. My PlayStation is my computer. Guys, this is what I have. I don't have a separate. I know a lot of people say so. Their words for sheep. I love when I hear this word sheep. $200 a sheep. Yeah, you know what cheap is to me? 20 or under. 200 to me, that is all cheap. Guys, that's all money go. When you bills that's over 100, for instance. PG was under. It was way under. That was cheap. It was under. It was $60. That was cheap for PG. It's over now. Our power, if you're wondering. You don't know what PG is. So when you don't know what PG is, you probably don't know who Aaron Bronco is either. I wish she'd just keep her big nose out of things. I think our bills are going up because of that. All these lawsuits against PG for fire. I get it. There were a lot of damage, but I mean, power lines are down. You don't realize what you've done to us, lady, because of this. Now they're turning the power off. Oh boy, did you stop, you moron! Oh Jesus! Pull onto the damn freeway, moron! Seriously. If I want to talk time to look at that, whoa! I don't like it. I brought up the 70s. I don't like it in the 70s, guys. It gets really on me. I know some trucks would do it. I'm gonna be nice to this damn see that guy, some Panthers, so this guy coming on the freeway. I've seen on American trucks. I don't think I've run on the on ramps for long enough, guys. After I've seen that too. I don't know. To watch two people watch the squirrel and watch. I have to watch the squirrel again and see if that was one of his was done after Bugsy's, because his seemed different on rounds. Yeah, I would love a game like this again, a truck driving game in America for a console. I would love that. Don't mind, I'm getting used to being over it, but if you're doing fictionalized anyway, you guys, like if you go do another one, do American trucks as well. Because Charlie almost reminds me of, I would say, what, Dover? I don't know. Maybe Scottish? I don't know, I don't have the Scottish sounding name. But he seemed like he'd be there, or he'd be something like that. He don't seem, or American, he said American. O'Sullivan, not, I'd say Mary O'Sullivan, say she's definitely Irish last time. And boy, I love the new Mary looks, guys. I love the new model for Mary. Oh boy, it looks way better. David, don't think I don't like, but see this garage, you don't see the entrance for at times. They got it's not that big. Oh, I got to turn anything off. Now I got this. Now working toward the quest. Well, cheap emotion. So I think it's this one I want. I don't want the 8 wheel. This truck they're supposed to be working on too, because that truck there is a pain in the backside to run, guys. So I've had it. I don't want it again because of the issues. Is this scan? Is that scanning? What's not? This, I'll show you the truck. I really like the beast, the free. That's the son I like for trucks. Now, I guess I'll do some repair. Make sure that I didn't think it was my engine, guys. I've had this issue before. My engine wasn't on there, guys. I thought it was on. It seemed like it was underpowered to me. I knew I put that in before. So after we rest and fill, I mean that's just to pick up and deliveries here to the yard here in Osterhaven. But motion there. Yeah, blue. Yeah, a lot of people I think when he was doing his live stream, never seen these scans. Again, I'm using them. I got it. I use them. I paid the extra $3 to get the American on gold. Paid the extra to get French, and then I finally get. I even pay to get to German. One, it helps them, you know, to keep the game running for us all. To do all this stuff they do for. They have stuff they're trying to get, and again, it's not even. They think it's done, but the problem is that patch slots that from Sony and Microsoft. I'm not sure Nintendo. Damn, I don't know. But they're working on the sounds too, as well. But the stuff coming in the patch. Oh, God, I want it already. They're hoping at the end of this, by the end of the month, but they're being realistic. It'll probably be next year, guys. It sounds like it's done, but this, you would know, is the reverse. They also, I've even got them off right now. I just realized they're off. There you will know the windshield wiper sounds there. Also, something I haven't heard on games, including your American Euro and stuff, is coupling and decoupling of trailer sound. Spot on. Glad you're getting that. When you're in a hurry, aka you're working for Mr. I meant to use these here, guys. Those. Yeah, when you're working for David, you know what I mean. When you need that every little second counts moments. I don't ever use Signal Drive. Why? You know why I don't? Is there's no Oh, I hate this double crosswalk here. I slammed into this guy because hey, I'm waiting. Hmm? By the way, Martin, he since we get that fixed, he noticed it too. Oh, he had to notice it. He kept motioning to him. Yeah, come on, guys, we need that fixed. It ain't as bad as it used to be. It used to be lights were worse for this. Seriously, traffic cars are driving you mad with that sound. So, see, I could play this game all day long. Give it a chance, I could do it. I would literally, I could stream it all day long. I like the game. I love playing this game. It's relaxing, it's fun. For me, it's fun. I can do that. I don't know anything. Job in here. She looks better too. She also looks like an old bat. She reminds me of, God, who am I thinking of? Oh, it's Kirstie Alley, maybe? Funar. The first name don't sound it, but it sounds different. Maybe Russian? German, maybe? You look like a capable driver, but are you cut out for construction? I already work construction, woman. I need a capable driver, someone who is fast and reliable. No, for my speed. Look no further. I'm curious to see how you handle construction materials, but we'll start with a bit of removal business. Removal? Yeah, we've completed a large part of the new building. 2 local companies are all ready to move in. I'd like you to help them make the transition. It's not really removal. Consider done little issues on that. There's one I hope they fix. That kind of is really misleading. It's that there's a delivery, so I think it says it's going to bike counter or something, and it does not, or it does go to bike counter. It says it's going to somewhere else, and it is really. Luckily, you got that GPS to let you know where you're headed, or otherwise you could get yourself in a lot of trouble. If you didn't have it, someone brought that up. What they make it where you don't have GPS for like a harder, or optional, but where you could do that. Obviously, if they did, I think you'd have to have more XP, more cash, right? I don't worry about the cash, because, man, I'm just being honest. I personally feel, I don't know what European trucks run. I know I've seen what bugs. I think the one he's got a day cab Peterbilt. I think it was 30-some thousand for the truck. Until you start fixing it, then we got it up, we got it low IR. Might be wrong, maybe way under. But yeah, it seems like they're a little cheap to me. Game like this, I hate to show. I wish we had lights around here. It's so hard. It's hard enough to line it up without in this mode. Imagine doing this in first person with the lights, the lighting issue. You see how bad it is with the outside on third person. Wish it just had the detail where you could look, lean out the window. And I get why you don't if you got a window there. I don't care. On the road has that feature. For instance, you can lean out. I will use that as much as possible. I'll see how I do. Alright. I'm going to appreciate that game. February 11th. Perfect month to come out, guys. I'll be honest. My birthday. 10 days before my birthday. You know what? I'm be enjoying that for my birthday, right? Be playing some of that. Don't get me wrong. I'll go keep playing this as well. Although I will support this game. I've heard what they got planned for it. I'm supportive of them for it. After all, this game has been that initially. The one that's made room for the cat is on the road coming because of this game. Keep in mind, this guy's got a lot of flack for it, but keep in mind, and this is why I say keep them open. This is their first warrior into these type of games, guys. One. And unlike, let's say, a Euro or American and all that stuff, they are starting on consoles. They're not starting on computer, are they? Good job, nicely in time, and all in one piece. I'm going to pick up the second trailer right in the way. That's the spirit. Here are the sat-nav directions. Thanks. Because I look at it that way. On the road looks good now, but I happen to know looking at past from a year ago when it came out on computer. It wasn't that bad. Now, it's got a lot of cool stuff with it. But how much of that really is coming to console? Makes you wonder, right? Because let's face it, console and computer is different power bank needs and stuff. Hey, we're getting there. Consoles get fat. I think the newer ones are actually up there. They, for instance, the PS5, the Xbox, what's it, Xbox Series S, whatever. Sorry, I don't play Xbox. So I used to, but that the first one I could. It's kind of like the transition between Nintendo and to PlayStation, which I at first I wasn't ready to make. I got a 64 with a PS1. I rented a PS1. It had a lot of heating issues. So it wasn't called PS1. I think they were still called PSXs. They sucked. You guys know what I mean. You had to rotate them right. Seriously, I had Wing Commander forever in it with it, and can't even really play Wing Commander, which sucks. I like Wing Commanders. I played it on the Super NES, was it? Or I think it was Super NES. I think it was 64. It was Super NES. I played it and I liked it. Didn't not like Flying for Astral Rebuilt. I usually wound up blowing up. There's a flying game like that too. But yeah, I love those games. My dad. I would love to see new Wing Commanders, obviously. Thank you very much for the movie. Was alright, but I just don't think they knew what the hell they were making. Games to movies, let's face it. Even in a way, GTA, if you don't know about it, I'm about to interrupt you. There's a movie with Ron Howard, and I don't think he was directing, I think he was actually in it. It was called Grand Theft Auto. I tried to watch it. I didn't think it was so great. Of course, I don't think a movie. I'm gonna take a little flack for this guy, so I'm ducking now ahead of time. I hit something. What the hell did I hit? Hit your mama? I hit your mama or something there. Got a little too turn. I should get my. I don't pay much attention. Hey, I'm the only damn truck coming here. Why would I pay attention? Right? But yeah, it's Clockwork Orange. I literally thought it was boring piece of crap. Maybe this isn't for me. I'll be the first to admit it. It wasn't. You sure made a good first impression. Come back later. You're up for some more work. Will do. Will do. Keep that. Knowing ahead I'm going into it, I'm going to unlock it up. I don't know when I unlock quest. The Adventure Easy Travel is now available for purchase. Felt I should not get no passo for it. Oh, maybe it's just, yeah, oh yeah, it's a third or fourth. I can't remember on her. No, Andres, it was fourth. Okay, I think we pick up in Northern. Hi again. So let's see if you're rarely cut out for construction. We're ready to start work on the next floor of the building. Okay, what do you need me to get for you? Because we don't see the trailer, I guess what we know we gotta go pick it up. Large concrete plates. Oh boy, they need to be hauled from Northern. Laurel just should fill it. The pet. I know the place. Went there once for another construction company. Yeah, you know your brother? Yeah, I work for him. Well, I'm on my way there. I'm on my way down. Oh boy, northern. Concrete plates. I happen to know should be a heavy load. Snow runner. AK. Used to run them on there. Lord, am I used to run them on there. I'm trying to get a transition, so I'm thinking ahead for truck, that on the road truck where you have your own company. Looking for ideal is always a starting location. I'd like it to be in mid-Germany, but not Berlin, because that way my the cattle trailer is in the middle and not either further north or further south, and I've got even further to go to get it because you don't have spots on there. So any ideas on that, let me know. I'll look at it, decide from there. I've already decided to go MAN for they only got 2 manufacturers license. I got it, but there's 2 and there's no customization. I had oh, did I do wrong there? Yes, I did. I could put on one once and back at it. God, I feel like such a new one. I've done that at the beginning on bus stuff. I turned right back into Central Station at the start of the game. Like, oh God, what am I doing? Damn it to me that this mirror, no. I have turned in the wrong lane. I turned in the wrong lane once. Yeah. Yes. Reached the last broadcast, actually. Oh boy, I want to do that too. Oh crap. Yeah, sorry. As a reset the bus, obviously want to do that. Oh boy, where'd you come from? I thought he was in my lane, that's what I said that. I know what these say when you get what? I'd had to jerk left there. That should be it. The only reason I'm not going in the middle is I know my road ain't that far. Okay, we'll go in the middle then, game. Okay, jeez. Come on, be in the middle. Be in the middle. I know my turn on like that. Well, you know I don't like being in the middle. Then I gotta look at both mirrors. That's why. I'm going over there because I ain't going even in that lane, guys. Oh God, I lost my train of thought. We're at before. I hate what I do. Oh boy. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. But yeah, I'm looking for a that's more geared toward the low star handle for a trucking company, obviously. Because that really is what I should be doing. On Arachnid, that's actually just. I don't even have a room around you. If it wasn't for a Sims 4 trophy I created her for. I see, because I got a role-playing game called, I got the books tomorrow. I didn't even know, but I haven't seen graphic novels for a long time. They're not as easy to find in my area. You want on Amazon, just pay and ask one for there. Some Marvel series, Civil War. I think a Civil War book had it. It was like Spider-Man, Arana, and I seen it, I was like, So what trophy was it for Sims 4? It was of course Black Widow trophy. I'm creating this character for it. I like Rana. What can I do? Because Rana, of course, is Greek, so it's Greek to do with the Greek legend for the spiders. Which I didn't even know that, guys. Believe it or not, we're picking up a Northern. Yes, pick up a Northern. Forget what yard. But oh, jeez, come on, gee. He went this. I think this is the road to North. Into North. Free lane. 6th lane. Start with it. No! So I was right. That's what was in this line. What? Keep. Oh, yeah, this ain't even Northern. This is Northern Plains. That's what I'm seeing under a light blue line over there. That's right. I knew. And here goes. Probably could get over to it from there. Keep in mind the rope journey back is like 12 minutes or less. Again, this is why I need that button mapping. Notice this controller is not good for these games, guys. I'm so glad I don't care what you say 30. I ain't got a damn cop. I ain't got a speed camera. I'm not giving a rat's ass when I'm going on to a 75. Going at that speed, you are gonna be one thing. Road to kill. But yeah, I'm looking for a starting city for that. But everyone promised we'll make a name for a company. I've been thinking of it for a few years actually. What do I want to call my group? Call my followers. I don't know. That name, by the way, if you're ever wondering where that came from, I was playing a game with someone. Used to be the nickname I had was Love Doctor, Dark Doctor Love, or something like that. Don't know where that came from, honestly. But I asked, we playing Monopoly or something for Sega Genesis, and I just had come up with something, and that's when it was born. I liked it enough, kept that. A lot of it had to do with, of course, I'm a huge Heartbreak Kid fan, Shawn Michaels, a huge fan. Been following his career since the AWA, what the Rocker, Midnight Rockers, so we're known back down. He's still a fan. I mean, DXR, always a fan, right? Such fan that the what if factor on the click. When you get to 2K20, you will see this. When I start broadcasting on that, you will see it. Is Sean and Paul Wolf, aka Sean and Michael's Paul Levesque, aka Triple H. I'm using their mods because it seems like their character, their custom, their created rosters have issues of crashing the game. So, Jesus, I hate when I make that even worse. that little smackaroon. Boy, just 50 days on SnowRunner, you have one. It's a big plate. Look at the back of this sucker, so pretty good. I'm in Northern now. This also never makes sense why it pops up when I hit those. Say your last name is Spooner, isn't it? You know the other construction company I mentioned earlier. Can you please hurry up? We can't really afford any delays. There's an awful lot at stake here. Yeah, sorry, my bad. I'll be back post haste. Much appreciated. And of course, I've ran with the Arachnid for a while now. I have let a friend of mine though use the name because they were having trouble on the game they like to play. People are harassing them. You know what? People associate with me, so maybe they'll leave that poor person alone. Personally, better not ever catch myself, or there will be issues. Just gotta look at all the people helping her now, watching her back doing that game. It's really sad too. It's just an online game. It's just take a lot of flack for no damn reason. A white? Holy crap! That's the tow truck in a different color. I've only ever seen the yellow before, guys. That's a good sim. I've never seen the water. Yep, it's under 10 minutes already. Well, travel. What? Hey, if I fell, I fell. I'm not gonna break the speed, guys. I shouldn't. I don't want to. I don't want to break the speed limit. I should. Maybe it's not that far. David's in our ball game, guys. This mission system, they don't give you enough time, honestly, to obey this law. I'm sometimes barely getting back on this because of what they're expecting you to do with all that. I've been told it's toxic waste. Now, based on what he said on the live stream, he said it was toxic waste. I'm gonna believe him. I think it is toxic. Mary, questionable materials. Don't know what you're hauling. It says cars. I think it's weapons or drugs, guys. It's weapons or drugs. This business. We're drug runners. We're mules. It could be cars. It could be cars. Stolen. There's no way that would ever Holly said, you go, I don't care what you're saying, I'm going over now. I don't know. I mean, now it's a different ballgame because I'm merging onto the freeway. So if I keep going up that, I'm going to possibly fail. And not to mention again, I don't like when we're pulling on. And I still got my damn wipers on. Boy, you know that would lead streaks, right? They have it on the. I shouldn't be able to go this fast. I feel like you should be pulling a pool behind you, feeling that load behind you. This cargo concrete plates like this, you guys know what I mean. One plate, think about it, it's 1, 2 at max. Under that, big unless you got more than one thing of it on snow runner. And know how heavy though. And we got some pretty big trucks on that. Go start drifting, guys. I'm trying to keep it in our lane because I knew it was going to start pulling over. Say about 40-ish. You could do it, but 60-ish, even 60. You know, I think going this way we'll have one more like that. So I think yeah, it does. We have it up ahead here too. 638. Because I could lead to an issue. It's actually 50 now anyway, which is actually for these turns actually is safer if you look, because of this issue that it does that when you're at the higher speeds. Imagine when you're this tractor or cab, it's even worse. I know some people use a combo like tractor trailer. It's not tractor trailer. You actually got a trailer. Also, they call that a box truck. I guess it is a box truck. To me, the what on road you start in, that's a box truck. I know they call it rigid or something like that on there, but that's a box truck. It just has like it looks like a cab with just a cargo container on the back. That's a box truck. So, someone said Roblox. Again, I'll check on that. See what it runs. I'll check into it. I've done it with other games. Like Fortnite. I don't like Fortnite. Don't expect to see that on the channel again. I don't like Fortnite. I've tried it. I didn't care for the. Why didn't I care for the community? And I don't not. I'm gonna be honest, I don't mean the kids. More of a teen with kids. The kids are actually pretty well behaved, honestly. I'm talking about the older people. One guy, I wish I knew his name. I'd mention he was really good, very helpful to a newer player to the game. He was very helpful, you know. I actually got a kill with him. You know, it's sad that he got far away from me, and that's when I got wiped out. But he actually finished, I think, top 5. I wasn't too far out either. I was newer to it. You know, with his help, I was able to get stuff that I need. You know, also a sniper rifle I was trying to use to. Yes, I didn't think they had that. It happened just now. You seen that pop. But that hop doesn't happen that often, but it is annoying when it does. It puts you to a dead stop. It does that. Transferring. I don't know what that is. It's one of those, like, I call it those invisible wall. You know what I mean? Rubber banding, we call it stuff. Like issue. You see, don't see it outside of online multiplayer games, which is definitely is not. That's one of the reasons I don't want multiplayer. And they're not gonna have to worry because they're not even thinking about it. For this game, it's not really a game that needs it. Yeah, it would be nice to have other players driving around with or other trucks. They have mentioned they're adding trucks, actual trucks. Now we got the box truck, but that isn't something that they're working on to add. I get AI issue. I personally, you don't think you've seen a bus. You don't see how many buses I'm here. The one I want to mind, a motorcycle. Right? That's the worst. Now, right now, this lot's been easy to pull in. I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a lot of these plates. These are those big. They're not as big as those ones, but I'm snoring. But they're pretty bad. Oh, time to stop. Yeah, I can count the whole road. Right now, I can pull forward up here to get this load more lined up. Get all that mindset in this building. Ah. One truckload of concrete plates for Norden in under 10 minutes. That's what, seconds. There should be at least one more for. We all need sleep on us. We always expect our drivers to be on time, but thanks anyway. Yeah, okay, I guess. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I love ideal is where to start. Again, I went scanning for the last truck. I don't want to be starting on scanning because that, to me, gives me some of the work toward I get a Scania. That's like down that type where you only have 2 trucks to essentially be like your dream truck, right? A Scania. I admit I didn't even know what the hell Scania was a year ago, so give me a break. Open a new window. Good to see you again. I was afraid. Well, I must admit, I was a bit harsh with you last time. I'll get the rest after I pick once we get started. Had to pick up more fuel too. I've been doing those longer loads. That's okay. I can imagine you're under a lot of pressure. We're not even near my truck I'm after. Sure am, and well, you touched a bit of a nerve and you brought up my family name. My apologies. No need. I might tell you a bit more later. Okay, first back to business. I'd like you to pick up a trailer with window sills and glass in Vike. I'm already on it. I'm going to make a little layover over here at the service station to pick up some sleep and fuel. But I'll be on my way after that. Pick up the fuel and the rust. Get the rust. Always do the. You might notice that. There is one little detail in this game I'll point out when we're stopped for the rest. Oh boy, I shouldn't have put all like that. My bad, I'm sorry. Minibuses. That's kind of about the size of what they are when I saw a Bus Driver Simulator. I don't know on the game, guys. I don't even know much about it. Okay, but I like Bus Simulator, but that I don't know. Would be a different type. It looks like it, but the graphics reminded me of Mud Runner compared to Snow Runner. You know what I mean. They weren't the best word at that point. Not even near that great on Mud Runner. I haven't played much of that. I want to play more of that, guys. I got to that one where you got the tandem. You're pulling one behind the other and you got to cross a river. Problem is I got to the river, front vehicle got freeze. I probably should have thought about switching to another one and made sure it was also in the same vein. Which is, I figured what need to make sure your diff log is on that one as well because the damn thing flipped over. Started going down or whatever. What do you want to call it? Oh man! But of course you could play the game without doing that, can't you? Yeah, you could. I'm actually going to turn these on. And that gas place where you get blood trapped. Let's see, 1400. For now, show me the lights. I meant there's a few cities I've looked at on thinking of Germany. I don't know where they're located. I think or along the list. I'll just see the list again. I think he's I'm trying to figure out who it was. They might think they have commentary. I could watch a person say they have. I'm gonna be careful. I do have a cap on me. Let's go to 58. That's not too bad. One would be Cologne, Germany. I think that's about the, not necessarily right in the middle, but you know, in the middle of the country, not necessarily right at that spat in the middle, but between northern and southern, and that line, not east to western. That don't matter to me on that as much. It's a neater spot to where I can get to and pick up my other truck. Obviously, if you got 2 trucks, 2 trailers, then you got, because you do have, where you have employees on that game, so there's that. The problem is that all the trucks look the same on me. One area, the same skin, same paint, and any of what you say is what you put for your company name. It's whatever that's on there. So it's that little issue of kind of like on this, you know, we got that where we got customization, so we don't get our names from whatever company name. Yeah, you see that and you may think, oh, we got company name. No, that's just what I choose to call my company. Is it in game? No, it doesn't have to be in game. No, it's just something I choose to do. I do it on SnowRunner, you want to call it. It's that all the logistics on there. It's one of those things I've done. It's not that it needs to be in the game. It don't have to be in the game for me to be able to add little features. It's something I do. I do it on even on bloody hell. I do it on train sim. You know, they don't have already named their rail company, do they? What a sense of speed. On a 30 is pain. Okay, if you do the map like this, you don't race around at max speed, whatever. You'll get more enjoyment out of this. Obviously, it may take you longer to get around the map, but this is actually more. Do you have to? No, obviously there's so many limited speed cameras, and there's no cop there, and no penalty. In fact, Martin made them. If his name ain't Martin, I'm gonna be really need to know him. Apologies, by the way. I think it's Martin. I think I hear his name. Is his name? Yeah, there ain't no penalties. There ain't no cop. Oh, dude, yeah, but it pulls me out of immersion when you again. I keep forgetting to do that there. It's really we need to remember to do that guy. Oh, I'm over. Need to remember that. I mean, 1 or 2, a few miles over. It isn't that big a deal. Probably not. Hell, I doubt a cop would even pull you over for that. Well, I say that unless you have the mod that makes it realistic. Or 5 over, it's not that. And at least from the States, so it would work. They wanted, I don't know, but like Euro or American truck. And see, I'm not the biggest mod supporter, I admit. I guess that's because I played a GTA on PS3 with online, and people are douchebags about it. If you like that Elko to breading run, that like you did, that's our Redford there, a little journey we got there. That reminds me. Just want to do the housing. It says some of the housing on Sims. I like. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing that again, guys. Don't worry. I get started making the money for the dream house. I've just been trying to do a lot of this. I like this game. Trying to put a lot into it. See the trailer. Still like to know that's supposed to be an homage Easter egg towards Mary Poppins right here. I'd say that's what that's supposed to be for, because you got that umbrella. That makes the most sense to me. It's Mary Poppins. Very who's closely associated with that. That's, I mean, obviously it could be Ben Franklin for all. Well, it's not really an umbrella. That's a pioneer key, so I don't know why I brought that up. Okay, if I could tell I'm not that lined up. Well, I'm still trying to think what I was thinking on that Snowrunner, what that trailer. You guys know. Hey, I picked up the trailer of Fragile Goods. I'll be extra careful. Good. To get back to what I was said earlier, you see, my twin brother Andre is also a construction manager. Yeah, I know, in Westerhaven. It's not Westerhaven. It's not even close to it. You met him. Did he mention to me? We had a bit of a falling out, you know. He's angry at me for some reason. Oh, I know why. I knows what. I know why. You know, not a clue. Maybe he doesn't like the fact that I work for a bigger, more successful company. Oh, or maybe there's another reason. See, we know, so we're trying to hint that. I wish you'd just tell me. Anyway, I really shouldn't bother you with my private affairs. No bother at all, Yona. Yeah, we know why, don't we? Yeah, it has nothing to do with your boss being his ex-wife's lover, his new lover. No, it had nothing to do with all that now. Oh God, I lost the train. Left the station faster than some of my trains earlier. It ought to do with the new train. Oh God, I'm having no trouble on that new one. It's rather the reason the line was closed and I went past it. Tried to stop it. It's just more ways. Pay attention to your like that. Those green, red stuff. Yeah. Anyway, you go that way there, you will have a mission going that way. You will have to back into if you want to succeed at it. Don't you tell her. I'm like talking to you.
Yeah, because he wants my Asian salad. Coleslaw mainly. Cabbage.
Ugh.
You don't like cabbage?
Not really, no. I've had it, but I don't care for it too much. I've had it. I mean,
It's green.
corn, I sometimes, say Patty's Day. I can't. I've tried coleslaw. I'll just admit I don't like it. I've tried it. I can't stand coleslaw. So it's not for me. Ugh. But yeah, I've tried cabbage around. Of course, St. Patty's Day. It's corned beef and cabbage. So I'll go and take advantage of the slower speed and turn the lights on before we get to night drive. Trying to think of what I was saying before, but yeah, on the road. Yeah, it's just, I mean, you will, I think I've seen now if that comes to console, who knows, that part is, say, your name, your company name up on the building. That would be cool, like a name of a company. I'll say Arachnid Trucking, or Outlaw Logistics. Maybe somebody entirely different, who knows. Obviously, I'll have to think of the name of the driver as well. That's how I'll try to sign the papers if that part comes over as well. I'm not going to do something like I've seen. I'll go say the name now. I usually don't do this, but I'm going to because of this pornographic looking signature like Game Tech use. I don't want to do that because I want to make these. Try to make these broadcasts for everyone, right? I don't want it to just be for certain people. More grown up. I try to be conservative to all players. I know you guys may appreciate that. I mean, I've been in the past, especially when I'm frustrated. And I appreciate the guys for watching today by one my stream. You guys ain't doing it. I've had too big of a fast no spam, please don't keep it up, because when it does it makes me turn it off, because it's just, come on, seriously. Actually, that's like that, could have got over it, asshole. Sorry, there was a language. Oh yeah. But yeah, I bet they keep spamming the same thing over and over and over and over. It's like nose on chalkboard to me. Or I will probably take flack for this. I've said this in the past as well. It's like to me, it's like, no. By the way, I'm gonna reduce my speed. You know what? Because I'm gonna be going to an on ramp. And I know it's gonna be under 30 on the on ramp. To the Cloverleaf top one here. But yeah, they get it. It's like nose and shoulder, or like I call it, babies on Sims. Raymond Claire Shaban. She has a. I know you get frustrated with them too, Claire. I've seen you do it. Don't give me an ugly flip on this. You got multiple. They're going. Wow. God, it is. I age them up to toddlers as soon as I can, guys. I will not. By the way, I'm about to get slammed into my kids. You may. I can't remember right where it's at. If I look at the map, is that? Oh, it's the turbine. I thought this might be near the castle. Actually, that's between Vike and the new castle. Like it looks like a castle anyway. When they hit in place. That's the only thing on that. I was hoping there was more than 3. But yeah, it's nose on chalkboard to me, guys. That's why I get frustrated by it. Please don't spam, guys. I know most viewers don't do it. I'm sure you're the same way. It's irksome when you're doing this and they keep the same thing. So obviously, right now I'm having a lot of fun with this. Now, when this new patch drops, I got to pay a lot more attention because we get these roadblocks. You do get a notification up there in the upper left, like I'm going to do something else, so you see what it would be like when it's added. That you'll get that type of thing. Well, won't see that as say roadblock upcoming, so you don't just slam into it. By the way, what the hell is up with my speed? Oh, I don't think I thought I put it toward 50s. That's why my engine dropped down again. So we're saving up now. After this, I actually should have spin. Guys, I should be on spin after this. Yay, I like spin. Like him. I liked him all along. He always had that, God, what's his name? Grizzly Adams type look to him. True lumberjack look to him. That's what I call it. Oh, he's always been one of my favorite. Him and Charlie. I'll admit, I kind of like working for David. I would like to enjoy more if the timers were a little more lenient, because I admit there's one on Mary's like that game. You do not back up that road, you will not finish a mission. There's just no room to turn around there. Now, you guys know what I mean. You're a trucker, you know. I mean, there's also, I've noticed I can't keep bringing up the bugs. He's like mentioned a link for the trailers, all of this. Like, I never noticed that before. Obviously, we get them on here. You get you know what I mean, the different lengths of trailers. You get some that's got free axles on them, so when you have 2, that stuff, short trailers, longer trailers. And we'll get into this in a moment. Begin the SnowRunner incident. Wow. I looked at that yesterday. Was what to get that trailer to sell it, and finally succeeded in finally getting the trailer off that bridge. I don't know. It looked to me, crevice not coming. That looked almost like the axle went under, broke or something, and then it was underneath the damn bridge or something. That's how it looked. You looked at it. I don't have my pool. No. 90 seems to be all I'm getting. Okay, we'll get into it here. Thank you, another job well done. You're quite capable at what you do. You're not half bad yourself. Skillful and determined, just like another Funar family member I happen to know. Just these personal touches all day. That's why I love this game so much. Spin open up. Spin. Go for spin. We're up to. You have unlocked the wear and tear passive. Thank you. Yeah, I want that wear and tear passive. I need another 500 or 460. I need another roughly 12,000 for my truck. 12, 13,000 again. We'll go fix up, fill up, rust up, and then we'll go to Sven and do some more missions. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I must have just had that trailer available and tried it with it. Cause why I was trying to use a ramp flatbed for I think it's cargo container. Why I tried to, I don't know. That's not me, guys. I like my sideboards for those. I don't know what I was thinking with that. That no wonder it whacked. It seems like no wonder it went over. I still don't know what happened. Unless it was this controller and did that jerk left motion. That could have led to that easily. Why I was having so many issues on that game. When again, it appears during the mission, yet don't appear normally. Luckily, it is here. I don't know why I turn off the. Only when you buy, you have to turn off. I don't understand that. It's not that color. I'll go check on the. Yeah, we are going to check on our engine. Make sure it is my engine in that truck. Yes, it is. I don't know wherever we get. I don't know why we go get this one. I kind of got it. I don't have to keep. I could do. I try not to change paint jobs unless I'm doing a new day every day. That's how I keep track of my days. By the way, if I'm changing paint job, being more so I want to get the other ones. It's a start of February when it comes out. I'm saying February as well. It's guaranteed. It should be, but we'll see. Right now it's February 11th. I could get another delay. Who knows? On the road, obviously. But yeah, why I tried that, that's not me, guys. We will see, though. I'm hoping, I'm thinking I'm going to have enough to fix my fleet up to do Alaska next. I'm hoping. Where I can get my chains. Once I have it, the snow runner, get a transmission. Why am I trying to go that way? I want to get better, smarter to go backwards. Just do need this rest. I gotta hit. But if you notice, major towns on here do have a rest spot at it. Though, the exception, or usually rest stop a few. There are exceptions. Osterhaven, there's no rest. Midham, there's no fuel stop. Pine Creek, there's neither. Of course, Pine Creek is really. If I'm being a little optimistic on that one being the eater, it is more of a hamlet, more. It's more urban, or not even rural, I should say, area. It's not really any of it like Svenville. And how I'll do this is try it this way when I get all three of them done before I start doing Mary. Would be because I do want the quest before I went to the other garage. I do have a trophy I'm aiming at. The last two, I believe they're both quests. I think, but got driving 201, and I don't know what the hell one of them is. I know the max requests I haven't done. And some of that had to do with a quest before. It's the last time I tried a quest, it was still acting up. Actually, I think it was still acting up. Down is like I know where the hell I'm going without marking it. No, I don't. Not on this side. The other side of the map, I could do this. No, probably not this side of the map, guys. I just don't know this side as well. Obviously, I don't think you would ever see me do that on a game like on the road. American Truck, maybe if it was Reading, second road to Reading, I should be able to. Unless there's a lot, depends where they go from. How to Sacramento, really. Should just have to hit the 5 up to Reading. Depends where you're at, though. If you're above 50, there's a lot of roads and you have to commute by. Trying to let them know you can get out. But be kind of to. Oh, that's. Sometimes, again, the steering's a little too sensitive. I'd like to be able to turn that down a little bit. Higher speeds, I noticed that it really is sensitive, guys. Should have been turned, yes. Better reduce the speed now. Then another 75 zone. This zone, it's pretty straight though, so it's not that big a deal. Down there on the hill, this is me. Look like, yeah, this is me. I think they're not, look like they're sideways there, those turbines. I know that shouldn't be the case. Don't look like anyone coming. Last time it fought though, no, next bang I knew it had a damn car coming right towards me. You know what I mean over here. There is, on the way there is a rest and a fuel spot right there. Stop right before, and that's where I usually go. Either, I'm not sure if the fuel stop is the way one beyond is going this way, southbound. But if one thing I'm fun about Bugs though, he don't travel, does he? If you do not know which direction I-5 runs, and if you live in California, you should know which way Interstate 5 runs. It did not run no damn east or west, friend. It runs north to south. I-80 is east to west. They were saying he was going west on I-5, but like, if you're going west on I-5, you're in trouble, because that freeway did not go west. You're going south on I-80, you are going the wrong direction. It do not go that way. Not in California. Not in California way. If it ever does, I don't think it does. I've never went the whole way on it. I've never been to New York on it, but the little phase though, I hope when their trucks are added, they do this. We'll go to these places. See, right now there's nothing. There's no one goes to these spots. There's no one goes to. Why the hell? My ears ringing. Ow, it hurt. They don't go to the gas stations. They don't go to places like that. That's like, really? These gas stations are here pure for our benefit? I don't know if they actually see what do you mean on the pumps on the road. I don't know. Are they on a truck? The other ones? I don't know. But one I remember having, yeah, you had the option. The one I played on the computer, you had the option of Sven not being here. That's the, yeah. Martin, someone mentioned this and it's not here. As you see the icon in here. He's here. The jobs pop up but there's no spinning icon. Or, oh god, he looks in. He looks like a guy I would not want to run into. If you know what I mean. Just with that axe on over his shoulder there. Because Sven don't shut me up, man. It kind of reminds me of except he's clean shaven on the Brian Garrett too on the big sky. But please don't kill me. I'll do the job myself if only I wasn't this busy. It just didn't spend Nordman. Good oh god, Norwegian, something like that. Those type of names. Really, don't like asking people for help, you know, but I'm simply swamped at the moment. Hey, always happy to lend a hand. What's the cargo? Wood chips. Oh yeah, Northern Plains. No problem. Where do you want me to take them? To the power plant. These ships were here. Keep them lights burning. Huh, so producing electricity really does require fuel. Eat that, all you electric car owner and whatever. Yeah. I'm kidding. Not, well, be fair, it's not fuel as in gas or something like that. It is wood chips, but still it does require something to keep them going, right? I leave the lights are on, making sure. And again, if you're wondering why you don't hear no music when I play this game. One, I'm not sure if it would be copyrighted. That would be pathetic. But two, it puts me to sleep. I'll just be fair, that music puts me to sleep, guys. It's, boy. I hear him listen to it. I'd have to have it like on a 1, 2, something like that. Really low that were to have it on. I just find it a nuisance why I don't hear it. Guys, I don't know if what I have on log. That's something I know Martin didn't know either on the game, guys. He plays this, he didn't know how he didn't wonder why he didn't have nothing on left for his truck to customize it with. I was like, because you haven't done no side, the cargo missions, dude. That's how you do that. You unlock that stuff for those. If you know the game, you know this. Play the game, you know this. Again, he might not get that much time. Honestly, you watch his broadcast. I mean, they're saying to work for Andre is a blessing because usually all he does is work for Charlotte. Yeah, I admit if I like Charlotte too, but I do like I watch this. I want to see more than just Charlotte. Okay, I want to see this side of the map once in a while. You know, these guys. I love to see him preview. He claims he likes working for David and Iona. I'm not David and Iona married. Those are his favorite ones himself. I'm going 50 because that seemed to be a right range for this, guys. I know it's 25 under, but I thought it should be under though myself, because it's usually 10 under whatever the posted limits are to be 65 for a truck. That's way most roadways were, right? It's not. That's the travel speed for the cars. It shouldn't be the same for a truck. The truck should be under that. That's supposed to speed limit, which is in the beginning that was a big issue too. You figure out what the speed limit was, guys. It was a pain because it was not on your sat nav. It would be nice to have and I would probably still have that one. I have it on bus, for instance, and they have built-in sat navs. Oh, I'm trying to get over for that guy. I guess that's what my game's to turn left there. My controller, right? Okay, I'll listen. I need to. All right. Always a tool truck had to come out. I feel like that now is in the game, and it's just something I used to do. But during the most of hell in this game, you guys remember when the game was really, really acting up, crashing all the time. Obviously, I was trying to reintroduce the elements in. I was doing like a roleplay type thing. Had my operators, my 911 dispatchers. I don't know what they were in Europe, but that's what it was. 911 dispatchers and everything, guys. Please, tow truck, all that. So now it's got tow trucks. Makes it feel good. The buses, I like to see those stopping at the bus stops. Every so often see one parked at the bus stop. So it's like, hey, there it is. So we have a bus stop and it's picking up passengers, right? I know I don't need a right way, but I think I will before I do another day. Spin way my truck bouncing, bouncy, lady. I got a better winner for that song, by the way. You're adoring me. It's Mountain Mountain. No, oh boy, I hope I don't get violated for it. I know I'm not touching it. Working on it, guys. So please always hit that like button, subscribe. I need a monetization. Hate to ask for it, but you know I don't do that. Well, you don't, if you guys are watching. No, I don't do that, guys. Why? I feel like I'm trying to get up to birdie. More chips that are heavy. But yeah, bouncy. Then this little part if you play GTA. Bounce. Forever. Have to admit, I like Franklin. He's my favorite, but I do like least favorite is Michael. Sorry, you're a snitch, man. You deserve it. You know where you belong. Bye. I'm gonna save him. Gets lag, yeah, save. Force a habit. Whenever we did that before, it would crash. The game would go blue screen, crash. It was a little laggy back there, so I'm just being fake. I wonder though on this, they mentioned not exactly what the map expansion, like off of roads that's already on the game or already in the game, that type of stuff. So could it be what we're looking at right up there, where it's going, the mountains? That would be, because someone asked about that one. When they mentioned, he's like, yeah, that would be so nice, right? Of course, if you need chains or whatever, then you go out. Yeah, like maybe like a tunnel or something you go out to go through, or a ferry, something like that. I remember the first time I came here. Oh, Lord have mercy, guys. I went that way trying to find it because it pops up right here. You don't know where you're going, where the drop off is, which until you learn it, I don't even know if it's got. Yeah, there's no marker or indicating the drop off there. What the hell is going on up here, guys? That? Oh hell, I'm going wrong because I don't know what the hell happened. It's in a roadblock. Don't say anything in the game here. What the? A tow truck though. I don't know. Lucky little man. I don't want to sleep here, man. I want to sleep on the stop before Pine Creek. We're at 3100. So again, after this, I'll figure out more. Know what the truck runs. About 14.5. I'm after. Still, so you guys. Even the garages, I feel, was a little on the sheep side. I personally would have thought 100. I get why they would have to brought up the amount you got paid. Seriously, they didn't tell us nothing. $676. Sheepskin. Seriously, I burn more on fuel. Almost. If it's realistic, you would burn almost so much in fuel. One truckload of ships delivered. Really? Sure is fast. Thanks. Okay, we're all 34 grand, so I'd like to be about 15 to 16,000 before I got the truck. We'll pull in here. Probably actually pull in there. Go back here. This is always too. If they got more jobs, this would make sense. Right here. There's nothing. That's why I thought there would be a hidden place off of it. The hidden places, by the way, one's off of here. One's off of this spot up here. And the last one, another spot I don't really ever go to. I thought it would be over here. It wasn't. I've never go there myself. There's no reason to. Places where they should add stuff because you don't really go there. I don't. I never even go up that road there at all. No reason to. This right here, it's off this. It goes up through here and out, back out to here. So those are the spots. If you didn't know where they're at, I do have a separate broadcast. That there's two of them actually. The tour disasters, what I call that truck. I personally don't like the tours at all. I hope that's not an enemy. Yeah, I don't like them, guys. I really don't. If the man, I'd love to know if it is. If the man wheel has been my biggest gripe. I don't like it about some people. This is an issue, guys. Whatever this issue is, it's backing this all the way out here now. If I have to come back here for another load, or worse, the David loading is doing that when time is off the issue. It's not. I mean, not of the issue. I mean, I seriously need. I need to get faster. Be there fast. What the hell? It was like fun was over and didn't look good. But yeah. Because I know the I don't like on Bus Simulator for MA, and I don't really. I'm looking at getting that on the road. Would be against. There's only 2 truck for now. Hopefully they'll add more manufacturers, and that's it's not that many trucks either. Hey, we got a lot of trucks on here. Let's look at maybe one truck I never drive. I've never had the. I wish I had the. Because the time you think about it, unless you really go out of your way and get it early. I don't even know if how I don't take time they unlock you well into it. It's the manual transmissions. They don't unlock right away either, so you can't just go out and get them, can you? Yeah, I would love. I've never drove one, guys. Really, I don't have a reason to, except to drive every truck. Why I say that is, time again, my skills are usually all the way up on those. I don't really have that real issue to do it. They had set a foundation for greatness this year, guys. They got a good game. They got a good game. They got a foundation to build upon, especially Switch. I feel this game is Switch is just a marriage, perfect marriage, guys. That's a good game for Switch. Great game, actually a great game for Switch. I feel it could be a great game for consoles because they got so much potential what to add with it, and it's still there. And the fact that they are listening to the player base, what the fans want for the games, tells me they do listen and are adding. In fact, the whole reverse, the rumble strip features, they've got some people gripe about it that they're added that before other things. Of course, that person don't play their game, so who cares? Yeah, it doesn't play the game, so why you stop playing and do? Why should they listen to you? Keep them and gripe about it. Well, it's a year too late. You guys have been only on a year, and it's a year too late. It's supposed to be in there right at the start. Wham, wham, wham. Cry, but cry, cry. Well, you're on the road. Don't have rumble strips. It's been out a year. Year too late. Yeah. Like I said, Kira is also Euro Truck. I've heard people talk about American Truck. Okay, Bugsy mentioned issues with that game from. I don't even know if he's at the start. He's mentioning some issues he don't like on it. Guys, yet this game's supposed to be perfect. That's what everyone says. It's supposed to be perfect. These guys are want to give it all them a hard time. Really? Your other games ain't perfect, and if you say there are, I would love to play once I can find a flaw with the game, guys. Oh, Euro Truck, I got a flaw. All your talents pretty much look the same. Flaw. I know Euro Truck's king, guys. I get that. Yeah, but yeah, just playing that one out there. Okay, there's your problem. Fix it. If you have to fix it with mod support, then it's not a fix. That's what I look at. If it's an issue, you're fixing through mod support. It's not a true fix because the company hasn't fixed that. It's modders have fixed the issue. That's not a fix. A fix is something that the modders do, not modders, I should say. This again, this up here is where I feel a new job will be, or job site, or where they plan this for. Again, because it looks like a garage. If you look at this, it looks like a garage. There's nothing here. There's no drop-off point, nothing. This is the fact other places have stuff like this is one thing. Those places, though, have traffic goes toward them. Nothing comes here. At all. Nothing. This has got to be something at some point. Otherwise, it does not make sense why it's here. Except, I guess, they have us, like, this gotta be... right? This is the... This is not one. Be careful, because you do have this barricade right here. See, that's just stuff like that makes me feel they want to just add something like that. They're not, unless they were planning that for a garage and then they changed it to Osterhaven. That's where I thought one would be, is right here. Because you do have a rest spot and a fuel spot nearby. You got this fuel spot across the bridge, which used to be, I would not sleep there. You paid me because I used to have it back when I first joined without the first doing my I've done it. No. Or one day I needed it, wanted to use it, couldn't get into it. Traffic backed up, couldn't get into it because it was on this side, you know, from this way. So I had to go up to here to get rust, and that was out of the way. It wasn't where I was headed at all. But if I didn't sleep, I was gonna fail. I barely made it. Here I would have had no issue. The fact that I tried it and didn't have to find a way to turn right, get back to the freeway was a very... Actually, I may have had to get on the freeway somehow. Went down the road and turned around at Sven's. I forget. It was some, I think I was broadcasting at that point too. So at this time, I won't have to more. No, either one, because it was backed up off over here. It was backed up over this. I went to get the fuel first. Actually, I needed both. I went to get the fuel first. I wish I would have went to get, because if I would have went to get the gas to sleep first. The problem would have been I woke up. I wanted to be able to get out of here. That's how bad it was. There was like a wreck or something. Roadblocks, by the way, are random. You won't know. He mentioned that you will not know where to go be at. So there's a pattern. I'll analyze this. So there's a pattern. You'll get these people to try to that, blah blah, whatever. I personally like getting that little makes you. Because it go give you these guys. We know the guys. There's got to be people do it that speed around, right? Speed around the map. Oh, what time of day is it? Yeah, it's. I need that now. I didn't need it. Speed around the map. It will pop up that it's coming up, but still, you don't see. If you're do like I do a lot, you're talking, not repetition. You probably can miss that pop up. Still wondering that mount. Yeah, I'll do an expansion. Not sure again. I don't know when the expansion's coming. They no wording on that. They can't talk much on stuff like that, guys. Stuff that's in the works, but they don't. Either they don't. He said he's seen it, but it sounds like the way he words, he's seen it, which probably means your company meetings, developer, publisher meetings, stuff like that, or come on the computer or something. You know, because of the way it is, you know, how they're having to do things now due to COVID. God, I've seen like visual issues, guys, as well. No things seems all I've noticed off ramp. Oh man, that's what it was. That band. This is another area. See people get off the freeway, they came from that direction and go back the direction. Really don't need to. Why they do it, I don't know, but they do. Alright. That's sort of the little bitty issues. But yeah, I expect the game to be perfect within a year. The fact is that this is their first foray into these type of games. It's also their first. The consoles were first. Again, this is irksome that this ain't here. I was about to say it's not here at all. Picking up some logs. Okay, I think I'll go to the door. Just hope I didn't just rip that out. Must admit you did a good job last time. Guess I could give you another go. I gotta get something to drink real fast. Hold on. Thanks, I guess. So what will be this time? Some lumberjacks finished cutting down a bunch of trees. Got 2 trailers I need you to pick up. Okay, already on it. This one I made a mistake on before. I thought the wolf one came from. So, oh boy, let's do some damage. Front end looks. Yeah, that's actually one of the reasons they mentioned. Some of the reasons why they didn't go for the licensing, the truck licenses. Was you know, companies don't like to see that on their trucks. You may wonder why you don't see it on their trucks. Oh, stop. Oh, we'll go try it. Put it on the controller instead and see. Let's see if I could do it without it. Hopefully it's charged. It hasn't told me it's fully charged. Hopefully that still works. You ever hear me do this? Just to make sure my headset's still on. But yeah, again, there's a lot of promise. They got stuff coming. When I watched the broadcast, I had not mentioned the name, but he mentioned he don't watch broadcast streams. He turns in, but he don't watch. He has them playing in the background. Oh, some people probably do that. I actually watch them, listen, pay attention. Especially an hour-long stream like Sadesco does. They're never really even that long. They're about an hour. So they never get much done. Yeah, but they mentioned a lot during that hour. And that was stuff they were talking about. Martin was talking about during that hour, and I was paying attention like, really, whoa! Jeez. At least I got over. We almost had a fatal killing of a trucker. Can't go straight over to this other way. I know I go out and turn. I think. Or is it going to take me the other way? Is it going to take me toward Northern Plains like I'm used to? Is it going to take me the other way? I don't know, guys. Sometimes it take you the other way. Hope it takes me to Northern Plains. If it don't, then head to Northern Plains. Because you could go the other way too. What's bad about it, you gotta do it both ways. Get your mother, girl, not like that. But yeah, you gotta go both there and back. Then I think the other one's a middle, and I made a mistake once I started heading this way. Like, why is my GPS telling me to go the other? My sat nav telling me to go the other way. I'm like, that's clearly I'm supposed to go this way. And then I realized, no, look like I'm on a time mission. I failed miserably because I did go the wrong way. Good Lord, Lordy. Yeah, it's gonna take me to Northern Plains, I'm sure. Nope. Yeah, it's gotta be, because I ain't told me to go that other direction, which it would have been an awful thing to offer was there for that. It's the only town, I know you get these towns like this up in Canada when the ice roads are open where you have to maybe go out your way to get to them. No, we are definitely headed toward the other direction, guys. Because this is where this is headed. We're not headed into Norden, obviously. We're headed toward. That's Norden that way after all. This is headed. Now was to all France. That's waiting to see this going on that. This is going up that. It just crashed.